My name is Daniel Bulgatz. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Graffiti Park, Las Vegas. And my dream is to create an attraction in downtown Las Vegas Arts District where all artists can come and create. My dreams as a kid were very sporadic. I'm very ADHD, so I think I had like 6 or 7 dreams by the time I was 10 or 12 years old. I went through a guitar phase, a drumming phase, a football phase, an Irish dancing phase. I'm trying to think of all the different ones. I think now my dream is to be a curator for others, to be a curator of arts and expression and entertainment. My inspiration, I think, is to allow others to express themselves. Anytime somebody truly gets to be challenged or gets to learn something new about themselves or gets to change something or the way that they used to think about themselves, I'm all about that. There's nothing to me more fulfilling than when somebody comes to you and they say, like, you inspired me or you gave me hope to go out and do this, and then now I'm doing it and I'm living it, breathing it, and being an example of it. Which I think is part of the reason I'm so grateful for Chris Adams, is because him and the DREAMR team and everything that they're doing is so complementary to that, as to the inspiring others to creating a safe place to where they feel that their dreams are not only obtainable, but that they're also just around the brink. And it's also been the huge pushing force behind why Graffiti Park continues to have projects and allows others to express themselves, is you guys are our inspiration in everything that you do, and your talent is just never ending. And so it's the reason that we keep putting on these projects for others. Chris Adams is a dreamer for sure. Charlie Rocket is a dreamer without question. I really admire people that speak things into existence, and not only that, but that are so firm and adamant in their thoughts and their beliefs that ultimately you have no choice but for that dream to go through and for it to come to fruition. I also see as the artist Russ, I know my co-founder Danny will be a little angry at me for saying that, but that's huge. It's all about manifestation, speaking things into the world. And you know, it was a quote from Chris Adams. He says it's a lot of the same things that all of these dreamers have been saying. They've been saying the same exact things since they were young, since they were teenagers. It's just now people are starting to listen because they see the way that their dreams have come to fruition. Graffiti Park started in 2015 when we went out to Austin, Texas. We went out to the Hope Outdoor Gallery, which was this dilapidated, rundown, like 3-story building in the center of Austin. And the city decided to let all artists go in and culminate art in hopes that it would draw all of the graffiti away from the parts of town and centralize it in one spot. And it was really cool. There's some amazing art there. It's just really run down. There's trash and needles. And it's just not a great scene for kids. And so when I came back, it was weighing heavy on my heart. I was like, you know, we're Las Vegas. I was born and raised here. We really wanted to create something here in Vegas that was really an opportunity for anyone to leave their mark on the city in ways that, you know, would be lasting. It would, you know, sometimes could last for short spans in time, but ultimately is that you would have something that each person could express themselves at, which is really what Las Vegas is all about. Once we got back, we started to realize is that fine arts programs were starting to get cut out of the CCSD school district. And so it was a huge focus and emphasis for us. Everything that we do is for teaching the future generations of artists and musicians, and anything, any way, any shape or form of art, we intend to promote and share your story. It's through Graffiti Park. So over the course of, you know, the last 5 years, kind of putting that to fruition has been a little difficult, as especially with coronavirus and stuff. We had intentions of being over at a music festival, Life is Beautiful, and you know, life kind of had some different intentions for us, and so we changed up our approach, and we started saying, you know, all of these schools are completely empty right now. Why not go out there and start putting in some art for the kids and actually be true to what we're talking about? And we found such an explosion. I mean, now we're 113 artists and counting. It happened because of DREAMR, because of Chris Adams. It was Charlie Rocket was doing a dream tour across America, and I think it was like their 2nd or 3rd stop was here in Vegas. And my buddy YMCA from Atlanta, Georgia, he texted me or DM'd me or something. He was like, hey, this guy Charlie Rocket, he's kind of goofy, but like, he's the man, dude. I'm telling you, you need to stop by. And so I went in. I was in kind of a rough place in life, whatever, and Chris was this beautiful shining light, man. Like, I went up to him and I told him all about my idea for Graffiti Park, and he kind of looked looked at me. He's like, no, that's great. I love it. He's like, we're kind of doing something similar right now for the kids. We're trying to make a lab and need some artists and stuff. Like, I'd love if you could come and help out. And so this was August of last year. And so I said, absolutely. So the very first one was the Durango Hills YMCA. That one was 7 artists, about 2,000 square feet. Really, it was like this, like a storage housing place. It was just a storage unit for the Y that we really transcended the entire way that it looked, the feel, everything. And yeah, it's from there, Chris really started to believe in what I could do and what we could accomplish together. Shortly following that, Miss Breezy Bolden here at the YMCA, the COO, she was kind enough to say, hey, at the Heinrich Center, we have this 500-foot-long football field and multi-purpose field that we just installed that has nothing but blank walls behind it and could use a beautiful backdrop. So included on that was 37 artists over the course of the weekend. That was really our second project, or our first one, where it was a full community collaborative effort. And then very shortly following that, I got a call saying that we were going to start DREAMR Lab 2.0. And so this is now another one of our projects that we've completed. And so since August of last year now, we've had 11 elementary school projects, 2 middle school projects, and 2 DREAMR Labs, and a span of different commissions. So we've just been cooking along, and we're so blessed, thanks to DREAMR, for making it all happen for us. So they gave us our first shot, and you know, that's really all you need, is the lifetime of an opportunity. It really is or opportunity of a lifetime, rather. It's just weird to think, because like without DREAMR, I don't know if Graffiti Park really ever would have flourished the way it had. As soon as I put the idea for Graffiti Park on DREAMR, I had immediately, it was like 12 or 15 people hit me up from random places all over the world. And that included artists, that included music artists, basketball, like everyone and their mother pretty much responded back and was like, that'd be so cool to have that opportunity. To me, I think that Graffiti Park and DREAMR are synonymous, just because everything that Chris is trying to do, we can add color and light to it. And along with that, I am a firm believer that once Graffiti Park opens, is that we'll be an official DREAMR location for dreamers of all ages, all descents, every single different depiction of what a dreamer is. And I really hope is that we'll curate a true and foster a true feeling of togetherness and connectedness, so that not only are we helping DREAMR achieve their goals, but also to show that DREAMR also cares about the dreamers within their platform as well. Thank you, Cox Communications. Thank you, YMCA. Join DREAMR, set up your profile, and don't be afraid. Your life will completely change upon this app, is believing in yourself and telling others about your intentions and your aspirations. So believe in yourself. Thank you to all the artists that make my life a breeze, and Graffiti Park Las Vegas coming circa 2021.